Hi, I'm Peter.
And I'm Catherine.
And today we're going to talk to you a little bit about global warming and what effects it has on our world.
And what we can do to help.
Concept 1. Considerable scientific evidence indicates that emissions of greenhouse gases into the Earth's atmosphere from human activities will lead to significant climate change. For example, between the years of 1906 and 2005, the average global surface temperature has risen by about 0.74 degrees Celsius, with most of this increase taking place since 1980. Also, annual greenhouse gas emissions from human activities rose 70% between 1970 and 2008, and these increases correlate closely with temperature increases during this period. And the 10 warmest years ever recorded have happened since 1997.
Concept 2. The projected climate change in the Earth's climate during this century could have severe and long-lasting consequences. These consequences include increased drought and flooding, rising sea levels, and shifts in locations of agriculture and wildlife habitats. In fact, in some parts of the world, glaciers are melting and floating sea ice is shrinking, both at increasing rates. Rainfall patterns are changing all over the world, and extreme and prolonged drought is increasing. During the last century, the world's average sea level rose from about 10 to 20 centimeters, mostly because of runoff from melting land-based ice and the expansion of ocean water as its temperature increased. More frequent and prolonged heat waves will increase deaths and illnesses, especially among older people with poor health and those who cannot afford air conditioning. Also, a warmer world would be a great place for rapidly multiplying insects, microbes, toxic molds, and other fungi that make us sick.
Concept 3, also known as what can we do to help? To slow the rate of projected climate change, we can increase energy efficiency, sharply reduce greenhouse gas emissions, rely more on renewable energy resources, and slow population growth. Prevention strategies can include improving energy efficiency to reduce fossil fuel use and waste. A second one could be shifting from non-renewable carbon-based fossil fuels to a mix of carbon-free renewable energy resources based on local and regional availability. A third strategy can be stop cutting down the tropical rainforests and thus having less trees to absorb the carbon. The fourth strategy could be slowing population growth to slow the increase in the number of fossil fuel consumers and emitters. A fifth strategy is reducing poverty, which would decrease the need for poor people to clear more land for crops and fuel wood.
There are also other things that we can do to help. Those things include driving fuel-efficient cars, using energy-efficient appliances, reducing our garbage by recycling and reusing. We can also use compact fluorescent light bulbs. We can plant trees to shade our homes during the summer, and wash our laundry in warm or cold water.